Well, hello, everyone. I am Scott Ewart from the Carroll County Observer. It is June 14th. I thought I would do a quick video to do a summary of the Carroll County Board of Education candidate finance reports, the analysis. This is a very high-level summary overview that I hope you find useful. So 7 of the 8 candidates have already filed their reports. They're all due by midnight tonight. The one that has not filed is Katie Spurt as of this time. I've got all this information in a spreadsheet, which you'll be able to see on the Carroll County Observer website. But I thought I'd just kind of give you a quick breakdown of who's raised the most money, who's spent the most money, who's got the most money left over. And I hope you find this useful and beneficial. So let's talk about the candidates that have the Board of Education candidates that have raised the most money in the latest campaign finance reports. The top candidate raising the most money is Tom Scanlon. He raised more than $10,000 in this latest report. Second was Amanda Jaskowski with almost $4,600 raised, and then Steve Whistler with almost $3,700 raised. Looking at who's out there spending money, Amanda Jaskowski, and this again, these latest reports spent almost $6,200. Tom Scanlon spent a little over $5,600, and current Board of Education member Tyra Battaglia has spent a little over $2,900. Who has the most money left in their bank accounts per the latest campaign finance reports? Well, right now that's Tom Scanlon with $7,600, Steve Whistler with $4,800, and current board member Dr. Dorsey with $1,800. No other candidates in the field have more than $1,000 left cash on hand, just as kind of an FYI. Now, look, this race is starting to turn into 2 different groups. You've got the BMW group, Battaglia, Miller, Whistler, who's running as a slate, and then the CCEA endorsed candidates, which is Dr. Dorsey, Amanda Jaskowski, and Tom Scanlon. So I thought I would compare the 2 groups to see together how they're doing. Looking at who raised the most, the BMW candidates raised a little more than $8,000 if you combine all 3 of their reports. The CCEA endorsed candidates raised a little more, or almost $18,000, $17,710. So more than double the BMW candidates. Looking at spending, the BMW candidates spent just under $6,000, whereas the CCEA endorsed candidates spent more than $13,000 in the latest reports. And who's got the most money on hand? The BMWs, again, together as a group, have $5,400. The CCEA endorsed candidates have more than $10,000. There's one more wrinkle in all of this that I have to mention, and that's the Carroll County Citizens United slate backing the BMW team. So I put their money in their campaign finance report, which has already been released as well, with the BMW candidates. And that makes the numbers a little closer. The BMW candidates plus the slate raised almost $13,000 versus the almost $18,000 CCEA endorsed candidates raised. Spending, you have the BMW candidates spending $9,000 versus CCEA endorsed candidates spending over $13,000. And money on hand, you've got the BMW candidates plus the slate with $9,100 cash on hand, about $900 less than all 3 of the CCEA endorsed candidates, again, combined. I focused this quick video for you on these 6 candidates, and there's a reason for that. One, Katie Spurt, as I mentioned at the beginning, hasn't filed her report. She's got until midnight, so she's not late yet. But she's not part of that CCEA group. She's also announced that she's withdrawing from the race. Now, remember, her name will remain on the ballot, but she's no longer actively campaigning for Board of Education in 2022. Also, there's Pat Sands. He filed a report, but it was an ALCE, meaning he's not going to raise or spend more than $1,000. So he really doesn't have anything financially to talk about. And since this was a financial analysis of the candidate reports, really don't have much to mention for him in this video. Now, look, all of this information And most importantly, links to all of the reports that have been filed so far, all 7 of the 8, will be on the Carroll County Observer website. So after you watch this video, be sure to go read the article, click on the links. When Katie files hers, that link will be up probably by tomorrow morning. I hope this has been helpful, useful, informative. I don't know. I'm going to have more of these. I don't know if I'm going to do videos or just articles, but I'm going to do all 5 commissioner districts, the financial analysis of the campaign finance reports, the state's attorney's race, and I may look to do delegate district 5 and state senate district 42. That, you know, hopefully you can find out who's raising money, who's spending money, who's providing donations, what folks are spending money on, and hopefully you find this as a useful bit of information heading into the election next month.